Niels Henrik David Bohr was born in 1885 in Copenhagen, Denmark. His parents were Ellen and Christian Bohr. Bohr had two siblings, Jenny and Harold. He grew up in Copenhagen, Denmark, and his father was a professor in physiology at Copenhagen University. His dad was the one that got him interested in physics. His mom came from a wealthy Jewish family, and he grew up in a supportive and loving household. At age 10, Bohr began school at Gamelholm Grammar School in Copenhagen. He then went to the University of Copenhagen and majored in physics. There he received his doctorate. He then went to Cambridge University and studied under J.J. Thomson, who discovered the electron. He then went to Manchester, England, and studied under Rutherford, who discovered the correct placement of the nucleus and the proton.
So what did Niels Bohr do? He said that atoms had energy levels, and the amount of energy in each level increased the farther you got from the nucleus. He also correctly determined the number of electrons in each energy level. His atom model was called the planetary model, and it was what he was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for. He ended up improving Ernest Rutherford's and J.J. Thomson's models, who were both teachers of his. Rutherford's research proved that the nucleus of an atom was positive because the protons and neutrons were there, and the electron would be orbiting around the nucleus. Bohr improved Rutherford's nuclear model by elaborating on what he already had. He said that the electrons circled their own orbits. He said that the outer orbits, or the valence shell, held more electrons than the inner orbits. This valence shell determined a lot of the atom's chemical properties, like what other elements an atom could bond with. He also discovered how atoms emit radiation, or in this case, light. He saw that electrons could move up an energy level to become excited, or the electrons could move to a lower energy level where they would release energy in the form of light. This discovery would later become a basis for quantum mechanics.
So what exactly was wrong with Bohr's model? In his model, he tried to specifically place the electrons into certain energy levels, which was the wrong approach. Then Werner Heisenberg came up with the Heisenberg uncertainty principle. He based this theory on the fact that electrons are quantum particles, and that you can never know the exact location of an electron. He viewed them almost as a cloud or fog, where we can locate the electrons with a given probability, rather than the fixed positions that Bohr originally suggested. Think about it like this. You see your mom go into the grocery store, but you can't see her exact location within the store. All you know is that she wanted to go grocery shopping and that she's inside the store. So then you can calculate the percentage likeliness of where she could be. For example, she has a 50% chance of being near the vegetables, 40% of being in the snack aisle, and 10% of being in the deli section. He did an experiment on surface tension by means of oscillating fluid jets. He came up with the liquid drop theory, which gave a good picture of the nucleus. He developed the concept of complementarity. And he also did a lot of work in atomic physics.
In his youth, Niels and his brother played soccer. Niels was good, but Harold was better. Harold made it to the Olympics. In 1912, Bohr got married to Margaret Norland, and they had 6 kids. 2 of them died young. He founded the Institute for Theoretical Physics in 1920 at Copenhagen University. He received a Nobel Prize, and during World War II, Bohr had to leave Denmark because of the Nazis. He went to the United States and helped make the atomic bomb. After a while, he became against the atomic bomb and started the Atoms for Peace. On November 18, 1962, Bohr died in Copenhagen because of a stroke. He was 77 years old. Since his death, the Institute for Theoretical Physics at Copenhagen University has been renamed after him. Heisenberg and Bohr were good friends until Heisenberg shared privileged information, and Bohr wrote Heisenberg this angry letter.